What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. We have got some serious family drama to cover today. We are talking about a mother with some wild internalized racism, a girlfriend caught in the crossfire, and a husband who might be prioritizing his nephews over his own daughters. You know the drill. Grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's jump right into the stories. Our first story comes from the Am I the Asshole subreddit. It is titled, Am I the Asshole for Refusing to Break Up with My White Girlfriend After My Mom and Sister Demanded It? Original post. I, a 20-year-old male, introduced my girlfriend, 19 female, to my Arab family last week, and it was a disaster, laughing my ass off. For context, I've never had a great relationship with my mom or my sister, 24 female. My mom is a girl mom who treats her sister like her best friend, while I was always treated like a burden. Growing up, my sister and her friends bullied me until I hit a growth spurt. My mom treated my sister's boyfriends better than she treated me. She once told one of them he was better than me and wished I could be more like him. Laugh out loud. My sister almost exclusively dated white guys in college, and my mom actively encouraged it. She would say Arab men are uncultured, backwards, and have big noses, while I was literally in the room. I have a stereotypical Arab nose and have always been insecure about it. But when I told her this hurt, she said I was being too sensitive. I threw myself into sports and academics, got into my dream university, and met my girlfriend there. She is an Irish international student, and we clicked instantly. I am even thinking about proposing eventually, so I wanted her to meet my family first. My dad seemed happy, but my mom and sister were ice cold. During dinner, my girlfriend offered to help with dishes, and my mom apparently told her nasty things while they were in the kitchen. That white people don't care about family, that Arab women are better, that my girlfriend might be after my dad's money, and even implied she was promiscuous. My girlfriend came back and looked awfully quiet. I even asked her if everything was all right, and she said yes, and I didn't think much about it. The next day, she called me in tears, saying she wasn't sure our relationship could work because of my family. When I confronted my mom, she said I needed to consider the family's opinions and settle down with a nice Arab woman. When I protested, my sister started crying and yelling that I was hurting her feelings because Arab men hate their own kind, and now her little brother is no different. They both cornered me, demanding I break up with my girlfriend. My dad tried to help, but once my sister turned on the waterworks, he went to console her instead. I refused to end things with my girlfriend over this hypocrisy, but now my family is furious with me. Am I the asshole? Let's see what the community had to say about this mess. Commenter 1 says, not the asshole, and you can consider then reject your family's or your mom's opinion on the grounds she is openly racist. The original post replied, thank you. I'm utterly confused here because this is the same woman who used to encourage my sister to only date white guys. I even thought that in some messed up racist way she would be happy that I found a white girl. I don't even know why she is upset. Commenter 2 writes, not the asshole. Your mom and sister have this weird notion that Arab women are great and Arab men are horrible. You can call them out on this double standard, but it won't do much, I'm afraid. Also, make it clear to your girlfriend that you will choose her over your mom and sister. Commenter 3 adds, not the asshole. Forget your family. Don't give up your relationship for people who have done nothing but antagonize and disrespect you. The original post responded, I won't let this slide. She says that she called her promiscuous, but I bet she said something like white women are all hoes or something. This honestly makes my blood boil. Commenter 4 says, your mom and sister are racist and sexist. They're happy for your sister to date a white man, but feel insecure about you dating a white woman. You may have to go non-contact with mother and sister. Sorry this is happening to you, bro. Not the asshole. The original post replied, well, I'm not sure if I can go non-contact with them, but I certainly will stand up to them. As the only son, my parents do expect me to look after the family, which I'm glad to do so, but I can't sacrifice my relationship for that. Thankfully, we have an update on the situation. Hey everyone, thanks for all the support on my original post. I wanted to give you all an update. After my showdown with my mom and sister, they still refused to back down. The whole house felt very ominous. There were attempts to guilt trip me, claims that she's manipulated me, the usual bullshit. My dad finally did step up though. He told them to drop the issue and not bother me about it since I won't be home for long and will soon go back to university. So there is basically a truce about the topic of my girlfriend. I tried calling her back, but she wouldn't respond. She eventually texted me, and we had a long, honest conversation about everything, my family, and our future. She was still upset, but I managed to make her laugh, and we ended up making love and really reconnecting. We have agreed that I'm going low contact with my mom and sister. It's just them who have the problem anyway. But my dad genuinely likes her, and they got along great. I asked if I could arrange some kind of intervention to make my mom and sister apologize, but she refused. She doesn't want to see or talk to them, and honestly, I can't blame her after what they put her through. We were supposed to go back to university after Thanksgiving, but she says she wants us to leave now, and honestly, I can't blame her. I won't be spending Thanksgiving with my family this time, it would just be the two of us. After what happened with my folks, I don't know if it's the best idea to spend Christmas and New Year's with hers either. My girlfriend just dropped a bombshell. She's vaguely mentioned to her mom that she's dating a Catholic guy in college, and her mom seemed happy about it, but she doesn't know that I'm Arab. She swears her mom is chill, but after what just happened with my family, I'm worried it's going to be a repeat from the other side. So yeah, my girlfriend and I are solid and committed to each other. Wow. The level of hypocrisy coming from the mom and sister is actually insane. They spent years bullying the original poster for being an Arab man, telling the sister to date white men, but the second he dates a white woman, suddenly he hates his own culture. That is some serious internalized racism and toxicity. Honestly, the original poster is doing the right thing by leaving early for Thanksgiving. You have to protect your peace and protect your partner. I just hope the girlfriend's family is actually chill because these two need a break.
Moving on to our next story, this one deals with a complicated family dynamic involving cousins. Am I the asshole for asking my husband to limit his time with his nephews because our daughters are missing out? Hi, I had an issue yesterday with my husband which I am conflicted about, regarding whether I was in the wrong. My husband and I have two daughters, 6 and 8. My sister-in-law and her family live a couple of blocks away from us. They have two boys, both 9 years old. Her husband is in the army, so he is away from home a lot. When he is away, the boys come to our house often. They are great boys, respectful and energetic. When they are here, my husband takes them to the park to play soccer. They always say they have a great time, and my sister-in-law also thanks us for it. When they are not around, my husband takes our daughters to the park too. I often join them too, and they also look forward to it. However, when my husband takes the boys along, even though we encourage our girls to go along, they told me they don't enjoy it. Basically, the boys get super competitive, and it's not fun the way it is when it's just them with my husband. I take them along by myself, but apparently it is not as much fun. Yesterday, I asked my husband to talk to his sister and set some kind of limit to those days, because our daughters like going to the park with him for soccer, and it is not the same with me or when they go with him and the boys. He looked taken aback and said that they are good kids. Their dad is away for long stretches and they seem to have fun here. I said I never said they weren't good kids, just that our daughters felt like they were missing out. He said he will encourage them more to come with them and he will make sure things don't get too competitive. I said we have gone through that before and it is just not fun for them. He said telling his nephews this would be cruel and made it sound like I was an asshole for suggesting it. So I wanted to ask, am I the asshole? Let's see what advice the comments have. Commenter 1 suggests, there has to be a happy medium to be found. Can your husband plan other activities that aren't soccer for everyone to do together? I agree he needs to prioritize the girls, but don't think any group has to suffer to do so. Commenter 2 asks, question, what does the split in time look like? And how much quality and separate time does your husband get with the boys versus his quality and separate time with his daughters? The original poster replied, so Tuesdays, Sundays, and sometimes Fridays is when he takes them for soccer. When their father is away, the boys come on these days. The girls used to accompany them all, but they have just complained now it is not fun for them, and only really look forward when it is just their dad and them. Commenter 3 says, not the asshole. If it's so bad that even his daughters see it, then he is seriously neglecting his kids. He either needs to find something different that all the kids will enjoy together or discipline the boys for being too competitive. The original poster added, "My daughters do like doing sporty things. They really look forward to going to the park with him when it is just them." We have a couple of updates on this one. Update 1. Since today was a holiday, he was going to let his sister know that he would be taking the kids to the park earlier today, so the boys should come earlier. I asked my older daughter separately whether she wanted to go. She said no. Eventually, my husband asked whether it was because she didn't like playing soccer anymore, and she said no, she did. Then he brought up whether it was because of the cousins, and she shyly admitted that yes. My husband hadn't texted his sister yet, so he told the girls the boys can't join right now, and if they still wanted to go to the park, we could all go. Both my daughters suddenly really wanted to go. Update 2. A few people had asked me if we have made any progress. Last Tuesday, he planned on taking the boys separately, but he was too tired, so he told his sister something had come up. My oldest daughter actually brought this up with him herself. On Saturday night, she asked him if we couldn't invite the cousins tomorrow. My husband said okay, but asked her why she didn't want the cousins there. She just said they don't have as much fun, so he dropped it at that. I had this idea from a few comments, so I told him I will tell his sister to still send the boys earlier and I will go with them, and he agreed. So I took the boys out earlier and tried to keep up with them, but I thought it went well. Yesterday we were going to do the same thing, but my sister-in-law told us the boys said they will just wait for when my husband is free. She asked him when he would be free. I was of the opinion he should tell her honestly what is the issue, but he seems to think making our daughters the focus of the conversation would be wrong. So he went yesterday with the girls by himself, but he said he will come up with something for the boys too. It is a bit disappointing because I thought the solution I had tried went well, but apparently not. Okay, this is a tricky one. The husband clearly has a really good heart. He is trying to be a father figure to his nephews while their dad is deployed, which is amazing, but you cannot prioritize your nephews over your own children. If his daughters are feeling pushed aside, that needs to be addressed immediately. It sounds like the nephews just want uncle time, and they're not interested in hanging out with the aunt, which puts the husband in a tough spot. But honestly, he shouldn't be lying to his sister about his schedule. He needs to just be honest and say, "I need some one-on-one time with my girls." That wraps up our stories for today. I am curious what you guys think about the second story. Is the husband trying too hard to be a hero for everyone and failing his daughters? Or is the original poster right to demand those boundaries? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more daily Reddit stories. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!